Hey guys, it's Sunny. Welcome back to episode 9 of SunnysGeekyGrove podcast. Today we are going to be talking about Killing Floor 2. But before we get into that, make sure you're subscribed if you want to be subscribed, if you want to see more videos of things that I post, and ring the bell if you want to get notified for easier access to my content. I post a new podcast every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and a new creepypasta narration every Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern. So let's just jump into our podcast episode 9. Killing Floor is a first-person shooter video game developed and published by Tripwire Interactive. Obviously, since it's number 2, it is a sequel. The first one came out in 2009. And Killing Floor 2 was released in 2016 for Windows and PlayStation, and then 2017 on the Xbox, on the Xbone. And it utilizes Unreal Engine 3, so it's got some pretty good mechanics. Pretty much one of my favorite things about it are the varying classes. Even if you say I chose Firebug because I love fire. But say you are choosing Firebug, but you also grab just a normal AK or SMG or something like that, or shotgun. You can also, by getting kills with those, level up different skills. So if you're leveling using a shotgun, you're leveling up your Berserker perk or skill sets as well. Different guns, different melee weapons will level up those different perks or skill sets, which is really cool. It's not limiting in that aspect. Within this video of this gameplay, you'll see that I level from 21 to 22 and get some headshots with my pistol, which in the first round I believe I very seldom ever use my main weapon, which is the Cock and Burn for Firebug. I usually use just the pistol. They're lower level zombies at that time, and they're just easier to kill, I think. And they are, obviously. And so I don't want to waste my expensive ammo. Plus, I usually sell that pretty early on and get the dual Spitfires. I save up for the Husk Cannon for the later rounds, and then for the final boss, which is the very last round. And in this game, you can choose different ways of playing. It's basically just a survival wave-based game where you get waves of zombies, and there are varying types of zombies. There's just the normal walking ones. There's a zombie that has a blade on its arm. There are zombies called sirens that screech and hurt your ears and make it hard to hear, and they absorb the power of any grenades and Molotovs, which is really cool. There are invisible zombies that cloak, ones that crawl on the ground, kind of like spiders. There are Scrags, which are the ones that have chainsaws on their hands. There are Flesh Pounders that have like the big gears, like drill bits on their arms, and the big glowing yellow and red light on their chest. And there are also like robot type zombies that can immobilize you and drain your health, things like that. There are a lot of maps in this game, and it does create a very different play when you are, say, you're in the Infernal Nightmare map. It's kind of like a Diablo type feel. It has, demons and blood, and it's in like a castle. It feels like you are in a dungeon in Diablo, which is a lot of fun for me, but it seems to not get a lot of play. So whenever I've voted for that map, I usually end up getting kicked into the lobby, and then people leave, and then it starts with just me, which is fine. That's fine. I don't mind. I enjoy the different types of maps. They have different feel, they have different music types. There's one that's like a carnival type map, and the music selection is basically that stereotypical carnival clown music, and it's annoying. A lot of fun, actually. So I make money. They also have the airship, which is what this gameplay is on. In this specific one, the defend the area type thing is the atrium, where you press the button and it dispenses water to the plants, but the water will shut off if there are zombies in the room, Zeds. And so you gotta keep the area clear. They also have the defend the area on other maps, where it'll be a section and you will lose Dosh, which is your currency, for however degraded the area is, and you can fail it if it gets completely compromised, which is a really interesting element to add. It gives you a purpose instead of just killing the Zeds. And then there are just the normal standard waves where it's just, hey, go kill things. So that's a lot of fun, and it's pretty interesting to work with each other. There are some people that prefer to group up and stay in that group and move and function as a group. A lot of times that's when people are talking and working together, and they have mics, which I found is very uncommon. Especially on the Xbox, I feel like it's maybe 1 out of every 10 games where another person has a mic. And then even then, it's usually just a little kid and it's their parents yelling in the background, or they have their annoying music on, so then it's not even fun to listen to because you're not working with them. They're just muted, which is ridiculous, but it's fine. There's also a welder option, which is really cool. You can basically seal doors and reinforce them, and it helps with the protecting of like a specific area, or to make it so that you are forcing the Zeds into a different location. Like say you're in a room and there's 4 doors in there, weld 3 of them, and most of them will come to the open door to try to get you. Some of them will stay at the other doors and begin to pound on it and try to break it down, which is fair. You know, that's what they want to do. They want to get through that door. That's where they were. They know you're on the other side. They want to break through. It's a very good mechanic, and I enjoy it a lot. And just dozens of options for the types of weapons that you have is another great aspect of the game, which makes killing them so much more fun and makes it that tunneling aspect of sealing off these 3 doors and trying to get them to go to the 4th more fun, because you have that variety of weapons. You have the variety of your grenades and Molotovs and things like that, where not every person is going to be playing as a firebug. And you could even change it in the lobby. If you see, okay, there's 4 firebugs, I'm not going to do that, I'll go to a healer or a medic. You can do that. And balancing your team, kind of like Overwatch, they recommend you have a pretty balanced team. That's how Killing Floor 2 is. You want to try and make things balanced, but yet still within your comfort zone of how you play, because you don't want it to just be kind of watching for you just to win. You want to have fun too, which is, you know, I mean, ultimately that's the goal of video games. Win, but have fun. Even if you lose, have fun. Let out your stress. That is the point. If you're not having fun, you're doing it wrong. It can be stressful, it can be infuriating sometimes, but you still should be having fun at the end of the day. When all is said and done, if it's frustrating you and you're getting angry and you're not having fun, smiling, laughing, you need to get to the game and come back when you're in a better mood. because that happens. That happens. I know that it happens. I was playing Fallout 76 the other day, and just for some reason, everything was going wrong. Just everything was. And it was infuriating. So I just, took the time and decided I'm going to stop playing for the night. That was a couple nights ago, but I haven't played since. It's just, I'd rather play something really relaxing, and I'm pretty sure the most recent patch kind of messed with stuff. Anyway, back to Killing Floor. It's a pretty basic game. You can unlock items to wear, you can unlock different game skins. It's not a lot of role playing. It's not a lot of items and like you hunt for items and find them. It's not like that. It's you pick an avatar to play as you, and you hear their voice, and you see them on screen, and you can dress them up a little bit, and then you pick how you want to shoot and what kind of loadout you want in the beginning, and then you kill zombies. Zeds, I'm sorry. And that's it. Whatever money you earn during that level is pretty much all it's good for is for the level. At the end, you get money, but then people pretty much just, throw it away and throw it at each other and make it rain. It's very silly. It's campy, it's silly, it's fun, it's just point and kill and have fun. And I like a game like that. It doesn't take itself too seriously. It doesn't force you to take it too seriously. It's just to have fun, to relax, and to let off steam. And ultimately, that's what we need out of video games. We need to just have fun and not dissect every minuscule detail. Because at the end of the day, that's all we need from the video game. It's just to help us relax, help us blow off steam, and help us have fun. Which Killing Floor 2, it does that. Even if you end up dying and your squad wipes, and it's still fun once you've gotten into the next match. And the waves are in 4, 7, 10, and endless. And the endless one is, I've only done it once, and it was difficult. And it was a lot of fun. I think I got to level 20 or 25. I can't remember specifically, but it was a lot of fun. And people can join mid-game, mid-wave. They can't play, but they can spectate. And then once the new wave starts and you are in the trader section, then they can come in and get ready and find a place and talk to you. And it's just a fun way to make it so that even if you start with only 1 or 2 people, you can end with a full lobby, which is great. And then hopefully they stick around for the next map, and then you've got another full lobby. So you can still buy it. I believe it is $20 on Xbox. And like I said, it's on PC and PS4 as well. It is one of my favorite games as a video. It's a lot of fun. It's campy, plus I love zombies. So I strongly recommend it if you just want a nice, relaxing survival horror game. And as you can tell from the gameplay on your screen right now, that's what it's like. That's it. That's the game. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, make sure you destroy that subscribe button and obliterate the hell out of that bell notification if you want to be notified of every time that I upload. My name's been Sunny. This has been Sunny's Geeky Grove podcast. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you later. you.